How's it going, everyone? It's your boy Rainbow Star coming at you with another Dokkan Battle video. And today I wanted to start a little, probably 3-part series talking about team building in Dokkan because the game's a bit old and there's a lot of new players coming into the game. And I have seen that a lot of other Dokkan YouTubers, they don't really talk about team building anymore because they feel like, because they have like so many videos up of it already, but I just want like a new fresh one coming out because the way that you build teams has definitely changed in Dokkan over the years. It went from just having a leader skill and just throwing units out. Then there's mono teams, there's rainbow teams where you have to think about key links, all this other kind of stuff. So it's and now there's support. There's all these support units. You're building rotations to optimize specific units, mainly LRs and stuff like that. So it's definitely changed out a lot recently. So I wanted to make a video and a little video series talking about how it's different, and especially because I got a lot of questions from you guys asking me to make teams for you, or if your teams are good. And I wanted you guys to be able to learn how to do it, not because it's annoying, but I want you guys to learn how to do it yourself for the future and be able to build on your knowledge. And also to get this out there now, this one is definitely going to be a very simple video. This is more for noobs or newer players getting into the game, just to be able to start making their first teams, be able to beat and grind story events, being able to possibly beat some of the earlier Dokkan events, but it's not going to be anything crazy. It's just going to be very basic stuff. So first I wanted to talk about, like, mainly in this video, about leader skill, because I see a lot of people when they first start off the game, they kind of just put cards onto a team together that are like their best cards. They'll put like LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku as a leader, and then put like physical Broly. They'll put a Geomedo Cooler. Like, they'll just put cards together that they think, oh, these guys are all really good, so I'm just gonna throw them on a team together. It's not how Dokkan really works anymore, because everything is very specific, especially with category leaders. So to start off, let's pick a category. Let's say the Android category. Why not? So automatically you have 2 leaders for the team. You're either going to run this Android 17, MVP 17, who's a Dokkan Fest card, or you're going to run Android 21. Because if you look at their leader skills, it's Android's category. For this one, it's Key plus, when she's awakened, because I don't have her awakened yet. It's Key plus 2, HP attack and defense up 120 and 150% when she's awakened. And this 17 is Android category Key plus 3, HP attack, HP and attack up to 170, defense up 130, and super physical Key 3, HP attack and defense up 90%. That 90% is definitely good enough to be able to just run any physical unit on this team. So what we want to do is, since we have the Android category leader, we're only going to put on Android category units. So you would run him as the leader, and then you can really, as long as you have all your cards are awakened and are Android category, they'll work fine. So you can run Perfect Cell, the LR Android, this Android 18, Android 21, and let's say this GT Cell. This team, just like that, will run perfectly fine. Everybody will start off with 6 key because of the leader skill, and then they have stuff like Android Assault as link skills and all that kind of stuff. But I want to get into link skills and how they work out together in the next video. And in the last video, I want to talk about rotations and support units and all that other kind of stuff, because it's definitely a lot different. So here we have like our hard hitters, basically, are Tech Cell, Android uh, 17, Android 21, as well as somewhat the LR androids. And then this Android 18 and this GT cell, this physical one at the bottom, are basically support units because they help the team run better. They give more ki so everybody can super attack. The point of the game is to make sure everybody gets their super attacks because that's how you deal the most damage. So away from the Android category team, a team that more players are going to be able to make, especially recently with the new transforming Vegeta, is Pure Saiyans, which is probably the best free-to-play team in the game as it is. So I personally don't have the transforming Vegeta or the evolution blue Vegeta. So say I wanted to run a Pure Saiyans team, I would either run this intelligence free-to-play Prime Battle LR Vegeta because he's a 3 key 70% Pure Saiyans category leader, or a card that not many players have, this LR Goku, who's 3 key in HP attack and defense up 100% for all types. But for the purposes of this video, for what people can do, I'll run him. And then you could really, once again, because everybody will start off with 6 key, you can really run whoever you want. You can run LR Broly, you can run this Tech God Goku, you could run the new 8-bit Vegeta, you can run, let's see, the Coat Vegeta and the Coat Goku and the Coat Vegeta. This team will run perfectly fine. You can run the 2 Coat units together on a rotation if you want to, and then you can run LR Broly and whatever friend unit that you bring, and then the LR Vegeta, the Goku, and the Vegeta will all rotate together. This team is very easy to build. You can add whatever units you want because of how big the Pure Saiyans team is. But it's all about leader skills. And for looking at leader skills, I'm not sure if you guys really noticed what I was doing. So say you just have a bunch of random units that you already have. You need to make sure to look towards their leader skills, because everybody does something different. Obviously, Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, his category is Super Saiyan 3. It's pretty easy to make a team for him because it's blatantly obvious what team these guys are on. Because if they're Super Saiyan 3, they're on the team. But if you look down at the bottom of each card, you can see what teams they're on, and if you click on them, you can see what cards are in them. It's just, the main focus on building a team is simply the leader skill. And there's also a bunch of different leader skills in Dokkan as well. Say the older meta of the super and extreme type typing leaders. So this Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta has Super AGL Ki plus 3, HP attack and defense up 120, and Extreme AGL Ki plus 1, HP attack and defense up 50%. So on this guy, you can run any AGL unit that you want. You really can. You can even run STR Rose on this team if you want to. You can run LR Majin Vegeta on this team if you want to. It's just, you want to run AGL units because that specifically is what's in his leader skill. But your mainly what you want to do is you want to run Super AGL units, which are the hero units basically. And another big thing talking about stuff like that is that if it says super and extreme, as well as just getting leader skills in general, the leader skill will always be active, but cards won't get the attack, defense, ki, and all that buffs unless they are awakened to UR or awakened from SR to SSR. They need to be awakened in order to get the benefits from the leader skill. So say you're running a a Super STR team, and say you pulled this Majin Vegeta. Well, sorry, he's extreme. This Super Saiyan 3 Goku. And you just have him as a base SSR, because he goes from SSR to UR, and this is his TUR state. Say you just have him level 80 out of 80, not awakened. He won't receive the buff from the leader skill because he's not awakened. He'll only have I'm not sure if how you guys see it, but how on the top right of his card it says Super STR. You only get the Super and Extreme once you're awakened. Before you're awakened, it'll just say STR, it'll just say AGL. I believe somewhere like you'll see at the bottom here, this Vegeta is not awakened. He just says STR. He wouldn't get the buff from Super Saiyan 4 Goku's leader skill. So if you guys have any other questions regarding how leader skills work, or how to build teams and anything like that, make sure to leave them in the comments. I'll try to get to them in one of the next 2 videos. I definitely want, so on the next one, I want to talk about how link skills work and all that other kind of stuff. And in the last part, I want to talk about building rotations as well as support units, because they're a big part of the game, especially nowadays because of how big attack buffs are. But depending on how many questions that you guys have, or if I didn't explain something well enough, I might do a 4th video answering your guys' questions, which I think would be a really good thing to do. Or if you guys want to join the live stream that I'm actually holding tonight, depending on when you watch this video, it's Sunday, what is it, April 7th or April 8th? I forget what date exactly it is, but it's Sunday. I'm holding a live stream at 5 o'clock on Instagram. I'm just going to go live for 45 minutes to an hour, answering your guys' questions, talking to you guys. But yeah, guys, that's the video. Hope you liked it. And if you did, make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe, and till next time, you guys, deuces.